High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
This isn't pretty. The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The Animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
Ooh, great anticipation. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Driven down face first.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the Animal.
He avoids the contact. Unloading with an uppercut.
Wow. Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the Animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the Animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
Love it. He might actually get the win here.
Quick shoulder up.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
Peter Maivia turns that around.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Big impact.
Going right after the arm and taking down their opponent effectively. Just twitch.
The shoulders are down. Immediately powers out.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Steele turning Maivia into the hunted here, looking to dethrone the High Chief.
Counter. Saw it coming. George the Animal Steele might be from the middle rope.
And evades the attack. Maivia able to evade.
Headbutt.
Peter Maivia rallying this crowd behind him.
Big impact.
Running power slam. Wow, what a chop.
Like a frying pan. Ooh, targeting the leg there. The Animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt. This maniac's out of control.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash.
Felt like a
Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
and a kick out. Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
What now? Stop right to the gut. Scaling the steel cage wall.
You got to admire the determination here.
And he's got a long way down now from the top of the cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
This is what he's been training for. This moment right here.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of...
From the top!
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Pop right on the stomach creates the separation.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Going head to head, putting each other to the test. Boom!
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Ooh! Ooh! Who will break first? That is the question.
Ooh! And it seems nothing pretty about this. Just a good old Donnybrook here. Oh, one thunderous final.
Oh, no, he could be caught here. Bad spot for him. Hammerlock applied. He's in a bad position now.
Resisting.
Able to punch his way out.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
Oh, diving leg drop.
Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. Headlock cinched in and just tossed their opponent.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
A stump puller.
The leg is only getting cinched in deeper, struggling to force a break.
This is the time to scratch and claw. Find any counter to this.
Taps out. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.